Hello，各位大家好，我係 T 六，我就第一 T 六嘅呢個就係 CES 2015嘅發布咗新機嘅簡介啦，即係簡稱叫咩？介紹配置咁解啦。咁啊，今次介紹咧就係 LG 嘅新機啦。咁 LG 咧就喺 CES 2015年咧就發布咗一部新機嘅啫，佢咧就係 LG G Fix 2啦嚇。咁啊喺開始睇之前，我細細嘢先。咁我哋呢部就係 LG G Fix 2啦。嗰啲排唔知點解啦 ，Google 咧有好多廣告彈出嚟，上啲網咧都好多廣告，我都唔知點解。懷疑暴露係咪中咗毒啦？洗咗毒咧，咁已經鏟咗個毒啦，咁我都冇事嘅。咁我哋繼續講解冇咁快啦。呢個就係 LG 嘅 G Fix 2啦。呢個咧係佢嘅設計啦，都 OK 嘅。佢嘅設計就同唔係 Arcus 佢設計同 LG 設計一樣，都係採用嗰個外殼嗰個智能皮套咧都係一樣，都係圓形視窗嚟嘅。我相信呢部有一部呢個係 G Fix 2啦。呢部我都唔知咩嚟，呢部好似係 Samsung 機嚟嘅，呢部係。咁呢部咧一睇就知 iPhone 6 Plus 啦。下面呢部咧就你好同講聲方啊嘛，係啊，呢個真係唔知啊。呢部設計咧佢可以彎嘅。G Fix 嘅系列咧第一代嘅時候咧就出得唔係幾好，因為咧始終都係第一次出，啲配件都係麻麻地嘅啫。開始睇下佢啲配置咯喎。今集咧就可能會講得短啲，因為就冇咁詳細啊，我諗到睇都知道俾大家。呢個 LG 嘅 G Fix 2咧，佢個設計佢就話設計都非常之好啦。有5.5寸全高清 POLED 嘅 screen 啊，非常之薄嘅 OLED 睇過啦。同埋佢係可以咬得嘅，佢個殼咧就改良過嚟，可以咬啦，非常之好。同埋咧，佢個貝殼咧就好似 Intel 咁啊，外星科技唔係地球人用嗰隻。佢個殼咧係有自我復原機制㗎 ，self-healing。係啦，呢個咧就係呢個 high profile。呢部機嘅設計啦，同 Zenfone 2非常之相似，鏡頭呢度啦，但係佢眼燈就本來改喺上面咁樣啦，係咯，就係差唔多嘅啫，完全係配置位。佢啲咪都係擺下面嘅啫。呢啲佢嘅位咧都 OK 嘅，咬嘅彎度都可以非常之好。呢部機可以有一個 double lock 唔係 locking 去開芒嘅，即係雙擊喚醒啦，咁叫做。佢設計都係喺翻嗰個耳筒設計都係喺翻下面啦。同以前嘅差唔多啫。係啦，呢個設計都非常之唔錯。同埋咧，睇下佢個相機咯喎。佢相機咧，佢有 The camera of the new G Fix 2 make it easy to capture image in beam setting， 即係可以單手操作啦。This laser auto focus is also great for fast moving。佢有個雷射感應嗰個系統啦，可以極高速地令個相機對焦嘅。呢個非常之好嘅技術嚟嘅，對都係。laser auto focus 啦，跟住呢個 OIS。Optical image 唔知乜鬼嘢啦，跟住呢個 Gesture Shot and Gesture Phone Camera。佢個自己影相咧就可以撳呢隻影相。係啦，呢個設計都非常之唔錯。難怪華碩都會抄佢啦，係咪先？去到呢個 put a finger point on it。揸機嘅時候咧，佢個機型咧係可以掂到後面呢一個位嘅，係啊。可以呢個開關啦，作為上下調校音量啊、解鎖啦。佢個 PLED 技術咧就非常之好嘅，都幾靈。同埋咧，佢有個佢鏡頭像素係1300萬像同841模嘅啫，所以我覺得呢部機個競爭都非常之好。Multi focus 呢個唔識讀。佢話呢部機個電池效能咧非常之好。佢就話個廠方就話佢係 agitating fast processor to quick charge battery， 都係同華碩嘅支援快叉。但冇講到佢可以幾多分鐘內叉到幾多電啦。 咁我話成日講到明39分鐘可以差60%嘅，咁佢係冇講我唔知啊。佢話都係一樣3000毫安嘅電池，貨快叉嘅，同埋佢用嘅係高通驍龍800嘅64位核心，係啦，咁佢有我唔知幾多核啦，同埋呢個有個 Grand View， 咁非常呢個乜鬼，好似唔記得咗呢個係咩嚟啊？呢個我真係唔記得咗。咦 ？OK 喎，嗱 ，Take charge 頭先我就話冇睇到，佢話睇到幾多%，佢哋就啱講嘅。The 3000毫安 feasible battery charging UG to charge up 50%，喺40分鐘內。嗰個比較就慢啲嘅，因為華碩咧就係60% for 39分鐘，但係佢係差到50% for 40分鐘，基本上少咗10%。咁佢有個1喺度啦，咁我就咁睇下點解。Fast charge support with the using 15W wall charger include for box with G2， 即係你開盒嗰陣時，嗰個插電器一定要15W嘅，先可以做到呢個效果出嚟。如果電源即係個電壓唔夠咧，你就做唔到嘅。咁睇埋啦 ，I held the proof， 咁可以睇下呢部嘢咁嘅嘢，睇先。你睇下有廣告，我係唔得，睇下先。好啦，咁我哋睇下就喺香港 E-Price 裏邊咧，咁我睇到佢個配置啊，咁我終於咁我揾咗一陣啦，係嘅。LG G-Base 2咧，咁佢嘅作業系統咧就係 Android 5.0嘅 UI 系統啦。係佢個總統系統嘅分別咧。行有佢支援嗰個網絡係 2G GSM 4頻啦 ，3G WCDMA 500，850加900或者加2100。加 4G LTE 支援800加2600，佢嘅即係尺寸重量咧就係呢個重量啦，152 g， 相對比較輕嘅部機，輕過華碩嗰部190嘅，佢個 mon 嗰個顯示度咧就係1080x1920 pixel 啦，咁頭先1080高清啦，唔使去到咁高嘅，17去到可以有1670萬石色嘅 Mini OLED。主要相機係1300萬像 CMOS， 前相機比較低啦，咁得210萬像嘅啫。處理係8核心嘅高通驍龍 2.0 嘅64位處理器，佢係2 GB RAM 嘅啫，行比較中階路線啦，啲人就估，但係個售價啦就比較唔好啦，應該係大約5500起嘅。內置容量得16 GB 同32 GB。但係作為一個64位核心，唔係64位嘅機，應該支援到64 GB 㗎啦。得嗰16至32 GB 嘅話咧，16或者32 GB 嘅話咧就比較少覺得。佢卡插槽咧都可以支援 SD 啊，一個 SD 啊，好高。佢電池得3個 A 係內置式唔可以插嘅。顏色得銀色同紅色啫喎。係啊。LG 咧 G-Face 有特別功能啦。我連接 USB 得2.0嘅，但係而家 USB 係3.0。藍牙咧就比較先進，因為我而家用嗰個咧係 USB 同埋 Bluetooth 4.0，佢係4.1嚟嘅，可以亦都係比較好嘅嘢。嗰個用藍牙分享網絡嗰個比較好嗰方面。手勢自拍啦，只要將手機就3秒倒數。呢個咧都比較新穎嘅，喺其他機廠咧都未有做到呢個技術出嚟嘅，暫時係，因為就基本上都係咁咯。呢個 Grand View， 佢話喺螢幕關閉螢幕時喺曲面獲得知道來電資料等信息。呢部機應該係智慧皮套有嘅智慧皮套機嘅咧，都可以做到呢個效果啊。Fast charge 咧就比較麻麻啦，感覺就。呢部機嘅主要咧就講到差唔多嘅啫。佢部機就主要機殼真係好吸引，主要可以用到有呢個 自動修復係自動修復呢個程序啦。我都好期望呢樣嘢，睇下點樣修復，即係咬斷咗可以先我買咁樣自動。咁我哋喺 YouTube 嗰度揾下其他 JS2 嘅片咯喎。
The update to LG's curved smartphone just might be one of the most exciting things coming out of CES 2015. Hey, it's Joshua Vigar from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And this is the LG G Flex 2. The biggest story out of design happens to be its size, as the G Flex originally was just too big for a lot of users out there, so LG brought it down by about half an inch, making this a 5.5-inch screen, but overall makes this a very comfortable phone in the hand. 5.5 inches is just outside the level of comfort, or just within it rather, and with this curve on there, the ergonomics on this phone are basically off the charts. The backing is removable, but the battery underneath is embedded. Speaking of the back though, we still have that signature LG button layout with the power and volume rockers that are easily accessed by an index finger. Moving over to the front though, we do see that the elements of the screen do curve quite nicely on the display, making for a somewhat more immersive experience, but in my opinion, the curve mostly helps with the ergonomics, especially when you consider the smaller size of this device. Speaking of the screen, we do have a now LG in-house created panel here that is 20% more durable than Corning Gorilla Glass 3, and it is called DuraGuard Glass. The G Flex 2 also gets a bump up to 1080p resolution, and as such, this POLED display now brings 403 pixels per inch. The end result is a very solid viewing experience with vivid colors and excellent angles, and while this isn't quite as stunning as, let's say, Quad HD powered flagships like the G3 in the same family, you still can't go wrong with full HD. It was absolutely clear that LG really wanted to go all in with the G Flex 2 when we found that this was the first sighting in the wild of the Snapdragon 810. And as such, the 64-bit octa-core processor should be able to make everything fly beautifully, and we even did a benchmark test on the G Flex 2 that we were testing and found its scores to be among the best. Outside of the processor, the G Flex 2 packs a 3000 mAh battery and comes with either 16 or 32 GB of onboard storage with a micro SD card slot, which is an addition here. And of course, one of LG's biggest features, aside from its flexing display, is the self-healing back. With superficial scratches, you should see an enhanced healing factor on here that allows for some superficial scratches to go away in under 10 seconds. Now, while that might be the case, even medium pressure using, let's say, this key that I used allowed it to maintain its scratches. Unfortunately, the removable back needed to be replaced.
好啦，今日睇完呢套片之後啦，個 first look preview之後啦，應該對大家對呢部機有多少少認識啦啩。我解釋咧就唔係好詳盡嘅啫。希望下次咧就可以再做多啲嘅實習，比較長時間啦。下次出邊就唔會一日出一段咁樣噶啦。因為就比較忙啦呢排，都有需要去做多啲資料搜集，放呢部機去介紹嘅。Samsung 好似冇發布啲嘢，下次咧就做雙語嘅應該就係啦。下集再見㗎咯喎，希望可以喺其他片嗰度叫大家。呢段時間呢集時間去到咁多，下集再見，拜拜。